What? What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
Thank you very much, Christopher. What's got you up more than likelying right now?
Hey, what's up, guys? All right, we mentioned this earlier in the week. I made a note. I saved it. I brought it back. It's first up. Who's more likely to reach their championship game this year? The Georgia Eagles or the Georgia Bulldogs?
I'm going to go the Georgia Eagles.
Oh.
Yeah, because one team is bringing back their MVP quarterback, who damn near was the MVP of the Super Bowl, as well as almost the MVP of the league. And the other one's breaking in a new quarterback. And they got to take on a team that's got a Georgia period getting ready for them in their practices.
Can we talk about how weird that is?
So I'll go the Georgia Eagles. Yeah. New quarterback, new time. Stetson Bennett's getting sacked by C.J. Okoye. He's not there. He's not walking through that door. He's not walking through that door.
If he did, he'd be over 30.
Yes, he would. So I'll go there. I'll go there.
Kind of agree with you. NFC North quarterback, more likely to be a sleeper MVP candidate. Jared Goff or Kirk Cousins?
Jared Goff, baby. Cousins no sleeper. Cousins had MVP talk middle of the season last year. What are you talking about? Middle of the season last year, people were like going high. He was the higher register MVP. You bet he was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Middle of the season last year, right around before the Cowboys came and curb stomped him 40-3.
He didn't get any MVP votes last year.
I know that for good reason, because he didn't finish very strong.
Tua barely played and got MVP votes.
I'm aware of that.
No, he played 13 games.
I'm aware of that.
All right.
Jared Goff, man.
I'm worried about the Lions.
You are. I know you are. I don't think you should be.
I'm worried about the bandwagon's too full.
Okay.
Running back, more likely in a new home. Running back in their new home, more likely to score more touchdowns this year. Dalvin Cook or Zeke?
I'll go Zeke. You know, and I think that's why Ramondre Stevenson is currently still sitting available in our fantasy draft that takes forever to draft. I have no idea. Don't you think 5-yard line and
he finally went.
That's Zeke territory? Don't you think?
Yeah, I think Zeke is going to get all the carries inside.
And
the 10.
again, and the knee injuries also has a large thing to do with Breece Hall's available to be chosen in a fantasy draft right now. You know, I mean, I have no idea how the division of labor for both of these new running backs and their new teams is going to be divvied up. But one would think, despite Ramondre Stevenson being a Rich Eisen Show favorite, thanks to you, TJ Jefferson, and also showing what he can do, don't you think Bill thinks inside the 5 is Zeke territory?
I think so. Zeke is getting first-team rep carries in practice.
Oh, yeah?
The last couple of days, according to reports. So I think they're high on Zeke.
But you can never tell with the Patriots.
No, you never know.
But if I had to guess, you know, I'll go with Zeke just because that is his forte, is to jam it in there from the 10-yard line in. But with the Patriots, you never know. Once upon a time, that was Rex Burkhead territory. What else, Chris?
Good player. All right, they're playing each other this weekend in the second preseason week. More likely to make a deeper playoff run this year, Lions or Jaguars?
I'll go Lions just because, and I think so many of us in the media are using this as a cop-out when you're talking about an NFC team. Of course, the NFC team has a better chance because the AFC is so loaded. But the Jaguars could get a very high seed and go on a nice run with 2 home playoff wins. They could. I'll still go the Lions. I'm on that bandwagon firmly. By the way, I was on that in March. Sure. I chose them as my March predicting team. I'm going to do that every year until I'm right.
Until I'm right.
I certainly wasn't last year.
That's okay.
Or I'm either going to go.
It happens.
Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go until I'm right or I'm not very, very wrong. Which way to put it? What's more likely, I'm right or not very, very wrong?
Weren't you very, very wrong with the Raiders?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I'll keep going until I'm not very,
until
very
you're not.
wrong.
Until you're just very
I'm not
wrong.
saying the Lions are going to prove
I
me
see,
right.
I see.
I think they'll just prove me to be not very, very wrong.
Yeah.
where they might not win the division, but it's not going to be apparent by like friggin' Rosh Hashanah.
What day is that?
It's usually in September.
Got it. We talked to both of these guys.
I didn't know anything else. Like back to
recently.
school. What else could I have said? That's August.
You stayed on brand.
Thank you. It's a good way for you to say Jewish.
Stayed on brand. That's very funny. More likely to have the biggest sophomore season breakout.
Yes.
Two guys we've talked to recently, George Pickens or James Cook.
Oh, you know where I'm going here.
Steelers play the Bills this week.
You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going.
I mean,
You know where I'm going.
To the 4-1-2.
I'm going George Pickens.
Oh.
I think he's my new man crush. We're not going to go to the movies, George. Don't worry.
It's a bird thing.
I kind of like George Pickens getting ready because I don't know what the running back's going to look like in Buffalo, but I know what a game-changing wide receiver can look like in Pittsburgh. So I'm going to go George Pickens. Let's go. George Pickens. Trying to do the routine things routinely because that's what his coach tells him. Here we go.
Because he has too much talent. He just needs to work on the fundamentals.
That is it. James Cook, I have no idea. Is it Josh Allen just going to be, you know what? Omaha, I got this thing.
Yeah, I got this. It's possible.
I have no idea.
It's possible.
And plus, they also have Latavius Murray. They also have Damian Harris. And I know they've got Deontay Johnson and they got Najee Harris. I know that there's other weapons in Pittsburgh. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Booth. They're not saying boo.
They're saying move.
What else?
These two teams play in the preseason this weekend. More likely to win their division. Seahawks or Cowboys?
Do the right thing. Rich.
I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
Okay.
Oh.
I like your style.
I'll say the Cowboys.
We just talked to Tyler Lockett. I mean,
I understand that.
you told him to tell Jackson you're his daddy?
Papa said hello.
Yeah, excuse me. I told him to tell
say
Jackson
hello.
Smith and Jigba to say
Dad,
hello.
say
It's just
hello.
from Dad.
Oh.
You can take the leap and say, he should call me Daddy.
New podcast coming to the Rich Eisen.
No, that's
Network.
already taken. I'll go Dallas.
call me
I'll go
Daddy.
Dallas. I'll go Dallas. If Eagles take a step back, even though I started saying it's more likely that the Georgia Eagles make it. Yeah, I'll go there. It's time, TJ. It's time.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
No. It's time for the Dallas Cowboys to, when there's lower expectations, exceed them.
I agree.
Because it's always been high expectations. Last year,
But there's still high expectations.
I understand that, but not. I think everyone believes the Eagles are the team that's going to win that division. I bet you, when you take a look and the aggregators aggregate everybody's predictions to win divisions, the Eagles will be on 9/10 of the NFC East predictors.
Well, the Eagles have the second best Super Bowl odds,
Okay.
but after you get rid of the usual suspects of late, Dallas is sixth, ahead of the Jets,
So
ahead of the Ravens.
it's time. The expectations for the Cowboys are lower.
Yeah, which I like. I don't want to hear about.
It's time for that to be exceeded.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Bruce Arians chiming in.
A young quarterback most likely to keep their job for the whole season.
Okay.
Sam Howell or Desmond Ridder?
Oh, great one, Chris. This is a really, really good one.
Yeah, it's tough. Coin flip. I'm not sure.
Because I can't say both. I think they're going to stick with both. I really do. What are the Eagles? I mean, the Falcons. Sorry, I mixed up my birds. What are the Falcons are just going to say, let's see what Heineke can do.
Well,
I
Heineke
don't
is a
know,
known.
man.
So it's, Ridder
So is Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
I'll go Ridder. I think Ritter's more likely to keep his job for the whole season. He's got more experience in the system. Arthur Smith is the guy who's brought the system. And plus, who knows how Sam Howell will be able to take the very, very mean words from Eric Bieniemy.
Ritter might get benched just for laughing at Arthur's mustache.
As we determined yesterday with Will Compton and his story about Arthur Smith offering him a job only for the NFL to prevent him from taking it in a timely fashion. I think that mustache is in protest. That's the one right there. Putting the banana in the NFC South tailpipe. Arthur Smith.
All right, last one.
Can I see your license and registration, please?
Last one. More likely, Messi goals in the League's Cup final.
Yes.
Or
whatever it is. I don't care what else you got.
Ohtani home runs.
This weekend?
Yeah.
For the weekend.
For the weekend. Home against the Rays.
Great one.
Home against the Rays.
Great one.
Messi goals, Ohtani dingers.
I wonder what's the favorite cat food of Argentina.
Let's see if
Will
I can
they
find
put that up? Will they put that up on the board like the Angels do for Japan's number one cat treat?
Is Messi a sponsor? I don't think he needs a sponsor.
There it is, right there. So there's 3 very hungry cats on that screen right there.
Hey, look, my sponsor's below.
All right, I'm gonna go Ohtani home runs.
Woo.
You thought I'd go Messi goals, didn't you?
I did. I mean, got to figure Messi's going to score twice, right? At least one.
Or why can't Ohtani go yard 3 times? It starts tonight, though, right? It's a 3-game. I got 3 games to 1.
You got 3 games.
I got 3 games to 2.
3 games for Ohtani. You got
now,
1 for Messi.
Would penalty kicks
that counts? Counts.
Well, it's only 1. You can only get 1 of them.
Right. But he might also score during the match. So that's 2.
I saw Ohtani. I see what he can do in front of the cat treat sign. He's home, right? In front of the cat treat sign?
They're home. They're home for Tampa.
Oh, that seals it.
Kind of a big series.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.